Why does Genesis matter? Why does it matter? Why are we even doing this? Why take the time? Why care? Well, let me ask you this first. How are things going in this country? Good? Are things good? Fine? Things are going well? Swimmingly? Wow, that's special that some people think so. I don't. And I reckon you don't either. Something is off. Something is very off. And in every sports movie that's ever been made, you have the underdog team, and then they start to do well, and they get too cocky, right? They get too big for their britches, and then they lose a game that they should have won, and the coach gets mad, and what do after that game that they lost? They don't go back to the locker room. Nah, it's time for practice. Why? Because we got to get back to basics, boys. We're running sprints. We're shooting free throws. Everyone's got to hit 100 before we can leave. No one's leaving until they do. Think Mighty Ducks 2, Coach Bombay, back to basics, skating, and then they skated back and forth, and they did like the drill with the eggs and stuff. That's every sports movie. And then when that team finds the core of who they are again, then they finally get back on track. This is what we need to do individually, each of us, myself included, and also as a culture and a country. We got to get back to basics. Who are we? Where did we come from? What is human nature? What is the point of life? You want to know why the suicide rate is so high in America? Of course, there's plenty of factors all coming together, absolutely. But I would argue that the biggest root factor is that we've been told for generations now that we are just groupings of random atoms that randomly came together to form everything and everyone, and humans came from some amoeba in some slime somewhere millions of years ago, and we just somehow evolved into higher life forms. How did that happen? Oh, over millions of years is always the answer, right? We left the fish and the frog and the monkey behind, although we all come from that. And then we live for a while and then we die, and there's nothing after we die. So there's no point to life anyway. And if you think that, which is what we're all told from grade school on, why would I continue to suffer anymore? Right? If this is all random, it all started randomly, and there's no afterlife, who even cares? And that's what's floating around in most people's heads. We have generations of postmodern atheism drilled into us from a young age, and it's super depressing, right? If you think we're here randomly, and we came from frogs and monkeys, and nothing happens after you die, I'm surprised everyone doesn't commit suicide. Why wouldn't you? We lost sight of the basics. We have become untethered from the truth that's been known for thousands of years. But deep down, we know there's something more. We know we're not here randomly. We know we didn't evolve from nothing. Something didn't come from nothing. And we know that there must be something more after this. And there's got to be, therefore, some purpose to the here and now. We all know these things. And a lot of people have trouble finding answers to those questions. But where are all the answers? Well, I'll tell you, you just have to go to the self-help section of your local bookstore. No! You got to ask your favorite Hollywood movie star. They will tell you the secret to life. Or you can just follow the latest trend from the Silicon Valley tech nerds. They'll tell you they know the answer to all these questions. Give me a break. They're all in this book. Hey, Slater Crusaders, our newest special is on the book of Genesis. Why? Because things are really screwed up in this country, and we got to get back down to basics. And what better place to start than in the beginning? This Saturday, 9 o'clock Eastern, right here on The First.